What's going on? Hello, members. To all the members up in here. I hope this notification goes out. Oh boy. What's going on? Yeah, I just wanted to see if we can do um I don't care what version. I just want to see if we can watch a Christmas movie. 'Cause that would be awesome. If we can. That would be fantastic. So y'all come in. I'm just doing a testing just to see if we can perhaps get through a movie. That would be awesome. I'm gonna just pull up something and see if this will work. Christmas is around the corner. I want to be able to just have a chill movie. Let me see if I can. If you guys can see, hear anything, just let me know. Just let me know what you're working with. Hopefully, this notification has gone out to you all. Putting in some music. Once you guys come in, just say hello. Let me know if you can see it here. I'm just trying to see if we can maybe chill with a movie. Uh that would be awesome. Hey Francisca. Hey Candia, you can hear me? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Shout out to my moms. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been rocking with me all day. I appreciate that. Um okay. You can hear me as well. All right, cool. Y'all come in, just let me know. We gotta try to see if we can watch a Christmas movie. I don't care which version of a Christmas movie, but a Christmas movie nonetheless. Um, I love A Christmas Carol, y'all. That is my actual like favorite Christmas movie is A Christmas Carol. I don't know why, but I love it. So can't say what my exact favorite version is, but one that I do like the most is this 1938 one. But I don't think I would be able to play that one because that might be too heavily copyrighted because I had to purchase it. And then I like this 1951 version. They do have a version of this in black and white and in color. This is with Alistair Sims. Alistair Sims. Yeah, this guy. If y'all can see that. So that's like one of my favorite. Hey Sammy, how you doing? How you doing? What's going on? A lot of people got some members only passes. So y'all let me know. I mean, and we can just like chill. Y'all let me know what's going on. What's happening in YouTube streets? Let's get down to the nitty gritty on that. What's going out there on the YouTube streets? Chop it up with me. How's work, school, everything going for everybody? This is the place where we come and have, banger sessions out with members, and we don't have to talk about this on the main platform. We can just chop it up. How do I get to the horizontal view live? I think it's like a separate live. Do you see a separate broadcast for it? I have both going right now. The one that's you want the horizontal? Okay, so you have to close out of that one and just click on the other live that's there. Yeah, you have to close out of the one that has a cell phone in the title. I think that's the vertical one. So you just have to come out the live and click on the other one. The vertical broadcast have the little cell phone icon in the actual title of the video. The one that's the horizontal does not. So click on that one. Let me refresh this again. See, like this right here, like we should be able to watch this without this being blocked or anything, right? You would think. At least that's the hope. So that's what I'm trying to see if that's, possible for us to do that. Because I don't want to have to, like, when I do my, regular content, y'all know I'm researching, reading information, stuff like that. Sometimes I just want to be able to just observe. Just chill. I know my phone, I think this is the only option it's giving. Okay, so if you're on your phone, I think, yeah, that sucks. What's going on, S-Files? How you doing? Francisco said Fumar Carnival in Brazil work is good. Oh my God, is he still there? Nope. Okay. If you close out this live and go into the other one, won't let you, Candia? That's weird. We're synced. I'm using the tablet, so I enjoy this one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the horizontal one myself. I can't believe he's in Brazil. Did he do a video? I mean, oh God. For a speaking engagement with Brazilian Pan-Africans. Who paid for that trip? Y'all, the victims of Umar. I'm not shocked. Eminem is, oh my goodness. You messing with Eminem, you got another thing coming. The lounge is on it. Okay, she's got 2 different videos. This one was done 14 hours ago. Let me see this.
Y'all, we got some breaking news. Umar Johnson, aka Finesse 3 times, him has made it to Brazil, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Umar Finesse 3 times, they went to Brazil, y'all. Ooh, alopecia, y'all.
Ooh, alopecia. What's it? I saw the lounge, but it didn't see him in the crowd. What is he? Why would anyone pay for him to go to Brazil? Seriously, this man's got, bills to pay and stuff. What the hell? This is crazy.
Looks like he is going to be having maybe some type of conference or something like that. He said, according to his Instagram, that tickets have sold out. Now,
yay!
I don't know how big of a event this is, but we're gonna see, because he's gonna post some more stuff. But he has made it to Brazil. The AKA most requested scholar has made it to Brazil, y'all. Can y'all believe that? It's just unbelievable. No, not really. Umar for 3 times. What I can say, that he do be on the begging tip on asking. Whenever he be doing interviews, he be talking like he's, doing these mama closet counseling sessions. He not only there, but other places, that you see him asking to, come to their city. He asks and shouts them out, hey, where are you from? How is Louisiana? How is this place? Just like Lyndon Honor. Shout out to Lyndon Honor. Shout out to of course, Sister Lene, of course, to Lady Luck Club. Shout out to all y'all and everybody who's keeping their foot on Umar's neck. But anyway, Umar does ask a lot of people, if you could basically set up an event, I come to your city. Did he do this for Brazil too? I totally believe so. I really believe so, because anybody
who wants to go
who has to ask about going and speaking, that's not a most requested scholar in my eyes. That's somebody who is begging for somebody to set an event up so he could be there to make himself look like the most requested scholar. I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. But it looks like he also has some dates going on for 2026. It looks like he says he's going to China. I mean, this is just what his Instagram is saying.
How is he affording?
We'll see. Him
Pan Africans in China.
And I ain't even
stop. What Pan Africans are in China? Is that something I need to know? I'm obviously missing out on some secret. He tried to say Eminem wasn't the best rapper. His fans came for him. Oh, yes, I would have too. Because in my book, Eminem is the best rapper, and I love Eminem. Chabu, you better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Umar can kick rocks. Yeah, his damn mind. I know the fan base of Eminem is deep and strong. We don't play that. Umar has no talent. Who is paying for him to go to China, y'all? Y'all, we in the members only live. We get to get as rash as we want, okay? So let loose. Trust me, when we come up in the members only, we do what we want up in here. Who is paying for this idiot to go to China? Seriously. What Pan-Africans are in China? Begging most requests. The irony. I know, right? And the audacity. You can't make this up. Y'all, we're going to do a Christmas movie in a second.
I mean, I don't know what other places. I got to go back and look on his little itinerary for 2026, but he does have China on there.
Oh, my God.
But I don't know, you guys. This is Umar for that's 3 times. He's getting a little desperate. You know, him is getting a little desperate, but we're going to see. Because y'all know that he is, having some kind of feud with Ray J about Sukihana. And y'all know it seems like he is obsessed over Sukihana. Would Sukihana give him the time of day? I mean, I don't know. Ray J said that's his broke. I don't know, y'all.
He got no job.
I don't know. But did Ray J get a divorce, you guys? I thought Ray J had a whole wife. I mean, I know he got the agency, but did Ray J get a divorce? We need to check into it. But y'all, check this out. This is Umar arriving in Brazil. Like, share, subscribe, and hype the video out. And let me know y'all's thoughts.
Come and see Dr. Umar live, Sao Paulo, Saturday, 5:30. I want to see everybody there. All my brothers and sisters in Brazil. One love.
Yeah, he got these suckers carrying his suitcase. You can't make this stuff up. But he ain't got no money to pay out a settlement on his own. So he couldn't pay Marianne Lorient that legal settlement out of his own pocket. People are paying for him to fly to Brazil. And for what again? Somebody's actually trying to fly him out to China. I hope they keep his ass. I hope Umar gets to China and they lock his ass up and they keep him out there. Don't return him to sender. You can't make this up. He's going to find some Chinese Africans. I know, right? Who is paying for him to go to China? He mentioned Sukihana at the Nat Turner celebration to run his mouth. Even like Saint sent me a bit. I had no idea who she was. Okay, why in the hell is Ray J trying to talk smack about somebody like that? Like, let's just weigh the options here. If Sukihana had to choose between a Umar and a Ray J, she would go for the guy with the money. Either way, she would go for Ray J. She would not date Umar. Umar has no money. He broke. He's 51 years old, trying to act like he, 18. He has nothing to offer. He'd be over there living off of Sukihana. She wouldn't want that. She's like, you a bum. I don't even know who she is, and I can tell you that. Umar stuck in China. I hope they keep him. Umar, when you go to China, don't come back. To all of China, to the Chinese Africans, or the China, however he wants to name it. China Africans, please keep him. We do not need him back. He does us no good. Okay. He refused to work and become an upstanding member of society. He definitely doesn't pay taxes or anything. No one needs him here. Keep him. He's all yours. Oh my God. Maybe Ray J
Come and see Dr. Umar live
is
Sao
an
Paulo
ex. Can't
Saturday,
see her going for Umar at all.
5:30. I want to see everybody there. All my brothers and sisters in Brazil. One love.
Is that Reese's Queen? Okay, it's playing the same thing. Hold on. Look, she got another one.
Oh, there's right.
Hold on, she got another one she had. This isn't Brazil. Somebody paid for him to go out here. What you do? Go out there and then pass out again? I'm surprised he didn't pass out. Yeah, that's not my phone. It must be her video. I do not do too. Okay, where is he at? Okay, this is cycling. I didn't see him. Did y'all see him? I didn't see him at all. I'm surprised his ass ain't falling out again. You can't make this stuff up. Somebody say hit the cash app. He can't. He say hit the cash app in Chinese. No. Y'all, they gonna put him in a sweatshop and just leave his ass there. This is our members only, y'all. This is how we get down. They can keep him. I don't care. That could be the one import or one export that is all China's. We will not claim it. Umar. You can't make. I didn't see him either, friend. I didn't see him either, friend. That's why I was like, what? Okay. So he's not even out there participating in the events. Why is Umar battling with Ray J over anything? Is my question. Umar, you don't have enough money, you idiot. That girl ain't studying you. Oh, God. In Brazil. Scamming in Brazil.
This year, we celebrated the Send a message for collective women, please.
Stop. You can't make this up.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. This is Dr. Umar Ifatunde, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I'm hanging out with my sister Isabella, and I want to give a special shout out to the Imani Collective, Collectivism Imani for the Kwanzaa program. Keep doing what you're doing. We support you in the States. Pan-Africanism will perish. Black queens forever. Snow bunnies never.
This year, we celebrated the...
That's a damn lie. Shout out to the lounge.
For my politically uneducated nigga.
Oh, no. Hell no, I ain't trying to hear this shit.
This year, we celebrated the...
Nope. I've gotten my feel of Umar thinking he's political. He's already broken many laws trying to sit in somebody's closet and, psychologize people. Hell no. I don't care nothing about his political views when he does not pay taxes. Umar does nothing to help contribute to our society as a whole. Nothing. He's a bum. He's a bum. Umar's a whole bum. Can't make this stuff up.
Hello, I'm Patrick McNee.
Now, what's going on with this view? I just wanted to see, like I said, if we could just watch a movie and chill. Oh, God, I don't want to get blocked. So let me tell y'all something. Christmas is coming up. We have a lot of great things happening down the pipeline. I want to do a couple lives out at some events for the Christmas season because I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the festivity of it all and everything, right? So I want to be able to like do some, recordings and stuff or live streams while I'm out at a couple Christmas events and just kind of incorporate a little bit more. I don't want to say blogging, but I guess that's what it is. Vlogging. And then of course, being able to check into hold on. I want to see this video of the lady, the woman that was attacked by the Children of the Corn. You can't make this stuff up. Maybe we'll check that out because I don't want my video blocked. Y'all, this is sad. This is sad.
It's hard to watch. Children circled a mother, then pinned her against a fence. Dragging the mother and her son to the ground, continuously beating them.
These children will have to live with this for the rest of their lives. And the children are our future, so it's not fair.
Police say it started when the 30...
Why did this happen?
It's hard to watch. Children circled a mother, then pinned her against a fence. Dragging the mother and her son to the ground, continuously beating them.
These children will have to live with this for the rest of their lives. And the children are our future, so it's not fair.
Police say it started when the 33-year-old mother, her young son, and daughter were walking near 106 in Bensley in the South Deering neighborhood. A group of kids then started chasing after them, calling them names and taunting them. Both the mother and son were beaten so badly they were taken to a hospital. Word of the attack spread quickly on social media, causing outrage among many parents.
This is crazy.
One day after the attack, demonstrators showed up at Orville T. Bright Elementary School after some posted on social media threatening to harm the children behind the attack. Several police officers showed up, blocking the entrance of the school to protect kids inside. Shanice Davis lives in the neighborhood and says she recognizes the attack.
You can't make
this
this
is not the
stuff
first time the kids have done this. Just talk around the streets that these kids have pretty much been raising themselves, and they have not been held accountable. They have vandalized cars. They have harassed adults and children.
To know and to find out even now that other families are affected by this. We're meeting families out here that their children been bullied and been beat on.
Chicago Police District Council member Joseph Williams was inside talking with the principal, the mother, and CPS administration.
Accountability is going to be key because if this has been going on, we need to make sure that principal be held accountable for her actions as well. This should have been documented. Parents should have been called to the school, and we got to make sure all around.
And the kid that started it needs to go to jail. Why is that so hard?
Well, there is outrage in South Deering tonight.
I don't understand this.
A mother and child beaten on the way home from school.
The attack was caught on cell phone video and has sparked demands for immediate action. Casey Cronus is live at Chicago Police headquarters with the latest. Casey.
I know, right? That's why
kids
being violent as hell.
Want answers.
Children
now, Mayor Brandon Johnson and other elected officials tonight are condemning the attack as well, calling it deeply disturbing. And we need to warn you, it is heartbreaking to watch this video. It happened yesterday, shortly after school dismissal, and we have blurred and frozen the video before things escalate. Chicago police are now investigating after a 33-year-old mother named Korshonda and her 9-year-old son were viciously attacked near 106th and Bensley.
For what?
Her daughter was also there. The terrifying incident unfolded just a couple blocks away from Orville Bright Elementary School, where the boy is a student. Korshonda says they were walking home when a group of kids began following them, then started punching and kicking the mother and son.
They fought my son, they hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair. I'm trying to get justice for my son. I'm thankful for everybody that came out here today to support me.
Community members rallied outside the school today with the boy's parents calling for justice. Korshonda says her son has been bullied at Bright and claims the administration isn't doing enough to protect him. We have Chicago Public Schools' response, but first, a local rapper, Lil Zay Osama, is now coming forward to help. He says he wants to fly the mom and son to LA for dinner and Christmas shopping and has a message for other children listening.
It's just something that shouldn't be going on. Kids should be able to go to school and be comfortable walking home from school and at school learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids at that age should not be doing things like that, especially to an adult and to their peers that go to school with them. That's crazy. That shouldn't be happening in our community. We got to do better.
A CPS spokesperson tells us in part, we are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims. CPS is coordinating closely with the mayor's office, CPD, CHA, and other city departments to provide additional support to the family. In his statement, Mayor Brandon Johnson also said that we cannot normalize this type of behavior. There was an increased police presence near the school today. Reporting live outside CPD headquarters, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
This is crazy. Y'all, this is absolutely insane. These kids should be in jail. I'm sorry. I know. They should go to jail. If you're old enough to sit here and think you're gonna just, attack somebody, this woman had 2 kids with her. What if something would have horribly happened to the children? They would have actually been injured, seriously injured. They need to go to jail. I don't care. You can't make this up.
Now, as I always say, bro, I say this every time, bro. Like, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, fam. One thing about it, bro.
This up.
One thing about it, a child's behavior always stems from the parents. And this response just shows you that, bro, they lack accountability, bro. And they just lack, like, literally just awareness of what's going on. To try to say that, oh, we all did it before, to try to cover your kid is disgusting. But to the auntie that went there trolling, it shows you that, bro, it ain't serious to them. It ain't that big of a deal until real stuff start happening. And then they're going to see how real the situation really is, bro.
Is that Chris?
Yeah,
y'all already know who it is, bro. On the last videos I do, because I feel like I covered enough, and I feel like I've done enough. Parents of the kids that was actually attacking the adult actually went on to respond on social media, and the aunt of one of the kids that was actually attacking the adult responded, and it just shows that, bro, we are far gone, and it's disgusting. Now we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna show everything. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna make this video long at all, but real quick, y'all know my little routine, bro. Just hit that like button, you feel me, and comment, tap in down below, and also smash the notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation, but also, bro, y'all could just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro.
Hello.
That, everybody showed up to the school, bombarded the school, out there with switches, out there with belts.
People
they really came out for the community. Now we all know one of the students had
responded.
responded. Fake cried, was laughing, went on to say she was peer pressure, even though she was the leader of everything, and people weren't feeling it. But the father went on to respond, the mother went on to respond, and they wanted to respond within peace. Now we all know within that whole thing, everybody kept saying, "Where's the parents at?" And the kids need to be arrested with their parents. Now it seems like one of the females that actually responded was the parent of the girl that led the pack, right? Now she went on to put up a post on Facebook, which her Facebook is not deactivated, and her response is disgusting. She said, "Let me say this first. My first grade daughter is a grade A kid. She's an AB honor roll student, captain of a cheerleader team, ahead of her class, and some more ish. All good things from every teacher. If you know, you know. We don't owe nobody an apology but the lady and her kids. So y'all grown mother effers looking for a viral moment. Please shut the F up. The kids gonna be kids, and there's a kid out here that did way worse ish. Let alone y'all, when y'all was 12 and 13 years old, y'all used to be out here beating up crackheads and all. Y'all don't know us at all. She was peer pressure. If you know my family, you know.
Oh, stop. That kid needs to be arrested and charged like an adult, along with her damn mother. If this is her mother's sentiment, her mama need to go with her. I don't care. I don't care. Because I cannot imagine that being me. What if this mother, isn't she pregnant? The woman is pregnant. She's got sickle cell anemia. There's nothing that woman can say to excuse this behavior. This is horrid. These kids being violent. I know. It seems like a girl leading the pack. Exactly. And she, 13, 14 years old? When y'all was 12 and 13. No, your child needs to go to jail. That's it. Jail.
Oh, if we find a friend and the mother effort, we're going to stand behind them 100%. No matter what. But this is definitely a lesson learned. She was held accountable for her actions. Y'all talking about it takes a village. She got a counsel, the F, and everybody standing 10 toes behind her. I was never going to go live making y'all mother effort feel no type of way. Once again, we do not owe y'all an apology, P. F y'all mother effers. Know what's going on in real life. You know my kid's not raised like that at all, P. Feel how y'all want to feel. F y'all. Now wait.
She is raised
before we get back into this crazy video, bro, I got a surprise for y'all. A lot of y'all be at home just scrolling on your phone all day and not making no money. But guess what? Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. Okay. But her kid was a great kid and she's ahead of the cheerleader team, which
you can't
now listen, I'm all for the understanding the kids gonna be kids. Cause one thing I do know, kids are kids and kids make dumb decisions. But bro, I don't think nobody ever got to the point where they jumped the innocent woman, smashed little boy heads to the concrete and beat up a girl. Like there ain't no kids gonna be kids type of moment. That's strictly that's disgusting behavior, and that's something that need to be disciplined and need to be dealt with. You feel me? And she went on to say that people speaking on it, they just want a viral moment and they standing behind her, and that pretty much she was peer pressure. Now I don't know how you could be peer pressure and you're the leader. It seems like if anything you led them, you might have peer pressured them to help you do what she did. You feel me? And to say she's a cheerleader, yeah, I bet she's a cheerleader. She's a captain, right? Because she was definitely the captain of that group when they went on to beat that woman up. You feel what I'm saying? But it just shows that, bro, she just protecting her daughter. As she should, because to be real, bro, I'm not gonna say as she should, as in like what she did was right. But I'm saying naturally, mothers gonna protect their kid. You feel me? That's just how it goes. Like no matter if y'all like it or not, they're gonna be on their kid's side. But in this situation, she gotta admit her kid was wrong, right? Now, of course, people on social media was going up on her, and of course, she literally deactivated her Facebook and deleted everything. Now, another individual that said something was the auntie of the woman that had the James Brown coat on. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. She been going viral all on social media. People on social media been cooking her, calling her all type of names, which I don't feel like that's right because she's a kid at the end of the day. Her auntie went live and she spoke on the situation and started on the troll, and it just shows that, bro, we don't take nothing serious, gang.
What's funny though? Y'all was looking for me and y'all was chiming in. I don't know nothing about. Oh, is this woman? Yeah, that's Miss Ugly Jacket. That's my niece.
This is in Chicago. They will whoop her behind and keep going.
I want to go outside now. I'm ready to go outside. I'm going outside.
She's laughing at this.
Somebody, it was funny. Girl came out, I was like thinking about. Don't worry about what she came on. Came out the house with.
People are telling her to go outside. They can whoop her ass.
Your mama.
Throw them in jail with the child. I'm sorry.
They couldn't wait. Couldn't wait. Like, y'all found me all the way on TikTok.
What's the excuse? What excuse is this, parents? Exactly. No excuse for this.
You went in the dish. Where Miss Love? Flamingo. She's not too far. Go outside. I'm ready for.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Back in my day, that was unthinkable to go up and fight an adult. 1, 2, I was taught not even fight a man as a woman unless I'm defending myself. And 3, even if I got in a fight that would have been with another child, I would have gotten my ass whooped just for getting in a fight. Because you're supposed to be teaching your kids not to be violent. I would have gotten my butt beat. Y'all try to get my kids to do this prank from Jimmy Kimmel where they do the shut up mom prank. Both of my kids told me, they boys. I said, y'all don't want to do the Jimmy Kimmel shut up mom prank? My boys told me, they said, Mom, you're trying to get us killed. My sons told me, it was like, no, Mom, stop. You're trying to get us killed. Because that's the type of fear they should have from the father. If he finds out they told me to shut up, they think their dad's gonna kill him. And that should be the thinking. They should be very terrified of even saying shut up, let alone putting their hands on another mother, because they definitely wouldn't be able to do that with me. They wouldn't live to see another day, I don't think. Their father would put hands on them, and that would be the end of it. And this is me asking them, y'all want to do the shut up mom prank? They would not. They told me no. It was like, Mom, leave us alone. You trying to get us killed. And these girls, they're trying to see him make excuses for them. And they beat up on a woman for no reason. No reason. They were the primary aggressors. These kids need to go to jail. Bottom line. How much more heinous does the crime have to be before the police decides to intervene? You can't make this up. Let's thank God that none of the kids pulled out a weapon. Thank goodness they didn't pull out a weapon on the mom. This is some BS. It's hard to talk about this stuff on my main channel. It really is, because it gets me riled up. And a lot of this is like, you get some people who, oh, well, it's not a big, they just got in a fight. They got in a fight with a grown woman who was walking home with her 2 children, minding her own business. What the heck made these kids think, oh yeah, this is somebody we can measure up to? This was a grown woman, a grown mother with 2 children, going home from school, walking home from school, not going to school, walking home from school. This got to be a joke. You can't make this stuff up. They need to go to jail.
Go after me. Y'all don't even know. Y'all wasn't even here. Shut up. I don't think nothing cute. Y'all bother me. Y'all follow me all the way on TikTok. What the fuck? They trolling. They funny. I don't give a fuck.
You came online and you want people to troll you.
As y'all see, she went on to speak on the situation, really laughing about it, not saying too much, and saying that somebody got crushed and y'all on live, and just saying like, she outside. And it just shows that, bro, they ain't got no sense of urgency. And 9 times out of 10, bro, when it comes to Chicago, a lot of stuff just don't get solved. But I feel like in this situation, it will, because of how big it done got and how global it has, bro. At the end of the day, this is just a wake-up call for all the parents out there to be in your kids' life. Actually pay attention to what they're doing, fam, and actually see what's going on, because what they did was just pure unacceptable. And it just shows you that our generation is falling, fam. And y'all know they say in the Bible, even the generation get worse and worse, but they get wiser. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie. Imagine what we see on camera. Can y'all imagine what's been done off camera? You feel me? That just shows you how effed up things is. But I'm happy that people are starting to put the pressure on the family. And like I said, they still should be arrested. Don't get it messed up. Them kids should be arrested. And something gotta happen, family. That school should be sued. And I just got tongue twisted. But prayers to the woman that actually got that done to her. She moved out. Shout out to Lizzie Osama. Shout out to the whole community.
Oh, let me
hey,
see
what's
this
up?
one.
It's your girl Nick, and you're tuned in to Nick at Night. Now, I did a video breaking down the entire situation that happened in Chicago, where a mother who is battling sickle cell disease was attacked along with her 2 young children by other children. Now, I knew that my video was possibly going to get flagged, and like clockwork, YouTube flagged it, even though I tried to blur out the actual attacks and all of that. Which
now y'all see why I can't do this stuff on my main channel. They flag everything. YouTube doesn't let you do nothing. They don't let you do nothing.
It's crazy. So when YouTube does that, it kind of like tries to hide my video. So make sure y'all go to that video, share the video. If it lets you hype the video. And if y'all want to support your girl, y'all know how to do that.
Make sure y'all hit
But
the
let's
like button
continue.
and hype
Since
the
the
video.
attack has happened, majority of the moms have been found on social media and dragged for filth. The aunt of one of the little thugs in training decided to troll the mother who was attacked. Let me play her video and then I'll be back because little miss, whoever is looking for attention. And I'm like, girl, y'all want attention so bad. And no wonder these little thugs in training act the way they do because look at you.
Their influence.
You can. Yeah, this Miss Ugly Jacket. That's my niece. What are you talking about? Sad. No, you sad. You sad.
Why would she get online and confirm that?
I'm ready to go outside. No, I'm going outside. I'm going outside, bro. Samaya, what's funny? Girl came out like pink and brown. Don't worry about what she came out the house with.
But then this little thunk-head girl be scared to go outside because now she's gonna be scared to get a butt beat. This is insane.
They couldn't wait. Like y'all found me all the way on TikTok. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish. You want the dish.
They will do something. They will come find you in Chicago.
I'm ready for outside.
If you get Chicago is like one of the main places of the mafias and the mob.
Y'all ain't even here. Shut up.
They will.
I don't think nothing cute.
Yo, they gonna be looking for that flamingo. Don't worry about flamingo.
You can't make this up.
Y'all should have all these people. That's what
this is the thing. What is she getting out of this? What is she getting out of this? She's talking about I'm her aunt and this, that, and the third. Pull up. Why? And then they pull up 2x2 or 3x3 and they come up there and try to whip your behind and you be calling the police. Talking about these people up here to threaten me and they up here to kill me. They want to beat me up and blah, 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 or a fight. This so petty. Oh, okay. But this is what you asked for. You asked for this. Why are you wanting this to happen? You should be saying, listen, this is my niece, but I'm going to tell you something. I told her mama she needs to beat her behind or I'm going to do it. You don't attack anybody, especially someone that's an adult. And this woman has sickle cell anemia. Are you kidding me? That she was not bothering these kids. These children of the corn out here doing all this stuff. Look at all these kids that were surrounding that lady.
Y'all should have been sneaking your hands up. Do something. Do something, ho. Do something. What the fuck? Do something. I don't know what happened, but it looked
so
like
dumb.
With the wrong person. I ain't with nobody. I ain't even. What did I do?
This is so dumb.
Ask me what did I do? Y'all knew the little. Why y'all started bothering me? What the fuck did I do? Y'all can't tell me nothing that I did. Y'all knew her kids was getting bullied. Y'all should have went up. If her son was getting bullied for 2 years, why would you keep him in that school for 2 years? Why you failed him too? You failed him. You failed him. Just like you failed on that motherfucking ground. You failed. Whoop-de-doo. Sometimes you just have to get up and start over. Like, it don't hurt to go to another school.
What the world is she talking about?
Oh, what did you see me do? What did you see me do? I hope so. Screen recording. You got screen recording. I ain't saying nothing wrong.
She's an idiot. She has no idea. Chicago does not. They're not gonna take all that. Now she running her mouth, child. As far as I know, that's how stuff starts and someone ends up deleted. Exactly. This is very shameful. This is how they're responding. This is how she responded to her niece attacking a grown woman with sickle cell anemia that was walking home from school with her 2 kids. Where her 2 kids her son had been bullied for at least 2 years. Mind you, the little boy was being bullied at school for 2 years. And for what? The children of the corn decided to attack a whole mother, a grown adult, and they're finally pressing charges. You can't make this up.
Right. They
finally pressing charges.
Why they keep bothering you? Like, what? That's not a dude. That's a female.
This is insane.
Somebody got it. You're not gonna do. You don't need nothing. Nigga, I got an uncle for you. What the? I got a nigga for every last one of y'all. Wrong, babe. When did I ever say that I was from Chicago? Because I stay in Chicago. I never said I was from Chicago. Shut the fuck up. Y'all say anything, like I said.
Yeah, they want you to come outside. That's what they want. They ain't gonna whoop her ass. You can't make
y'all on the outside looking in. Don't even know what y'all talking about. You didn't see in the video.
To hear her say this over and over again, it's disturbing. Okay, so since no one knows what they're talking about, then she shouldn't have a problem with her niece being charged. Because she pressed charges. I think she pressed charges. Because you can't make this stuff up. Yeah, this went viral, 4 days ago? Oh my God. I'm trying to see. Did y'all see a video where they speak specifically about the lady pressing charges? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Rage in South Deering tonight. A mother and child beaten on the way home from school.
The attack was caught on cell phone video and has sparked demands for immediate action. Casey Cronus is live at Chicago Police headquarters with the latest. Casey.
I don't know who this person is.
That's right. And community members, as you mentioned, they want answers. Now, Mayor Brandon Johnson and other elected officials tonight are condemning the attack as well, calling it deeply disturbing. And we need to warn you, it is heartbreaking to watch this video. It happened yesterday, shortly after school dismissal, and we have blurred and frozen the video before things escalate. Chicago police are now investigating after a 33-year-old mother named Korshonda and her 9-year-old son were viciously attacked near 106th and Bensley. Her young daughter was also there. The terrifying incident unfolded just a couple blocks away from Orville Bright Elementary School, where the boy is a student. Korshonda says they were walking home when a group of kids began following them, then started punching and kicking the mother and son.
They fought my son, hit my son first, all in his face. Then they dragged me in the grass and pulled my little baby hair. I'm trying to get justice for my son. I'm thankful for everybody that came out here today to support me.
Community members rallied outside the school today with the boy's parents calling for justice. Korshonda says her son has been bullied at Bright and claims the administration isn't doing enough to protect him. We have Chicago Public Schools response, but first, a local rapper, Lil Zay Osama, is now coming forward to help. He says he wants to fly the mom and son to LA for dinner to provide support to the victims.
I couldn't do nothing. She's sick. She has sickle cell. So
hold on.
She's sick. Mommy, please help me. Help me. I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing. She's sick. She has.
Hold on.
And
apartments to provide.
I felt helpless because I was down on the ground and he was down on the ground and he's looking at me screaming like, Mommy, please help me, help me. I couldn't get up myself. I couldn't do nothing. She's sick. She has sickle cell. So I guess they seen a little weakness on her because she's kind of walking a little slow. And they have no right to put their hands on an adult.
Exactly.
That's her partner, Devon Lee, who was at work when the attack happened. Hatter went on to tell me that her son has been bullied for the past 2 years at Orville T. Bright Elementary School because of the way she walks and talks, all of the results of her sickle cell disease. Hatter tried to talk to the school about the bullying, but she says they didn't do anything about it. Yesterday,
so they bullied her because of her ailment. These little children of the corn bullied her because of her ailment. And you got the mother sitting here talking about y'all gotta, when y'all 12, 13 years old, these are kids being kids. No, I didn't grow up seeing my classmates fighting on grown adults because they have physical ailments. That's evil. That little brat child needs to go to jail.
Large group of parents came to the school to show their support for the mother and to put an end to bullying. The community immediately stepped in and moved her out of South Deering and into an undisclosed location. Hatter says she's pressing charges against the parents of the kids who attacked her. As for her children, they'll be transferred to a different school, and she's looking to get therapy for them. Reporting in the newsroom, Sharday Gray, CBS News, Chicago.
Yo, it's Big Ant.
Okay, good. That's all I wanted to hear. She's pressing charges. Can we say thank you, God? Because you can't make this stuff up. There is no way in the world, no way, I was here and let these kids, these children of the corn, just get away scot-free when the police really should have filed the police report the day it happened when she had to go to the hospital. Because defects would have been involved since it's involving children. And then you have someone that has physical ailments. She looks pregnant to me. So you add on top of that her sickle cell, and these kids out here fighting. And what did the mother say? Well, y'all have to realize when y'all that age, kids keep being kids and da. Okay. When you get charged with your children, I like pink blessings.
They don't like the fact that I really got to get up here.
When you get charged with your kids and you have to stand before a judge, let's see how those dumb excuses you coming up with. Let's see how that works. All of this is going to be played in the court. All of this. They're not getting away with any of this.
They don't like the fact that I really got to get up here and explain myself to y'all, but y'all seem confused, and I don't do the confusion. Yes, I was there. Yes, I was there. Did I touch that lady? No, I did not touch that lady. Did I touch her kids?
But you didn't
no, I did not
stop
touch
the
her
kids from
Talking
doing it.
about something. Why you let your niece fight that lady and her kids? Mind your business. I'm not her CEO, and I'm not her mama.
Mind your business.
I just sat here and minded my business.
It ain't you got to explain because it's all there, babes. She goes on to jokingly say how she was an innocent bystander and she doesn't believe in violence.
That's not such thing as that. She had a duty and a responsibility to break it up and to report it. You mean to tell me you can't stop some kids from beating up a grown woman? You couldn't tell the kids to walk away. At least try. And if they still overpower you or they came for you, at least you're not in the wrong. No, she's going to face charges for being there. It's co-conspirator at the very least. You're not an innocent bystander while you let that happen without trying to stop it, failing to intervene. Oh, no, she's going to catch charges because she was there. And she allowed this to happen? She mighty arrogant with this nonsense.
I was there. Did I touch that lady? No, I did not touch that lady. Did
You're still going to jail, dummy.
No, I did not touch her
What a
kids.
dummy.
Talking about
She's
something.
going to
Why you let
jail.
your niece fight that lady and her kids? Mind your business. I'm not her CEO.
She's telling
and I'm
people to
not her
mind
mama.
their business. Yeah,
And
tell the
another thing, I
judge
just
that.
sat here and minded my business.
It ain't you got to explain
You
because
can't
it's
make
all
this
there,
up.
babes. She goes on to jokingly say how she was an innocent bystander and she doesn't believe in violence. You literally watch the violence happen. Your niece is literally a part of the violence and you're not her CEO. You're not her mama. I don't give a damn if this is your brother's child, sister's child, whoever's fucking child. You mean to tell me that you cannot reprimand your niece when you know that she's doing dead wrong? Or do you really not know? Because it seems to be that you are very ignorant, that you're very remedial, and that you take this lightly. See, this could have ended up being a very expensive weekend for you and your entire family. But thank goodness that mother that God sent was only concerned about protecting her children instead of harming y'all's. But we wondering why the children are behaving like this. Look at what they come from.
They're gonna catch you.
Look at the stock that they come from. That's girl's auntie. Look at where she come from. And the same woman who, by the way, is bragging about dining and dashing. It's just a whole generation of degenerates.
I want to bring your attention to the woman right here. Apparently, she's an auntie of the child that popped this whole thing off. Remember the 33-year-old Chicago mom with sickle cell that was attacked along with her son and daughter as she walked them home after school? That video went viral. It was a whole gang of elementary kids putting hands and feet on this lady and her 9-year-old son. Well, there was a bigger kid that set this whole thing off and let this group of children allegedly get them to attack this woman and her children. The older kid is reportedly in middle school, an 8th grade girl. She's the one who went up to the mother and threw the first punch, setting off this whole situation. Well, this woman right here is supposedly her auntie. According to her, she was also there when this happened. She was a witness. So she saw her niece punching a grown woman, and instead of doing anything about it, she sat up there and condoned it. And it didn't help that the niece came online with her mama with an apology that social media isn't happy with because they said the girl wasn't serious. She thought it was funny or amusing. And her mama was also online talking crazy to everybody while trying to defend her daughter, saying she got good grades and how they better not do this or that. That was the response after her daughter attacked a grown woman and got all these little kids to jump in. Go ahead and look at this right here. It's a little girl and her mama. Explain it.
I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there, and we're all on the same accord that we want. I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them,
children that will be charged as adults. It's called accessory after the fact. To the dumbass parents that don't understand how charges work. So with accessory after the fact, because she sat there and observed this aggravated assault happen and battery. Because you can't make this up. That is not kids being kids. That is evil. These are children of the corn, y'all. These kids are children of the corn. I love when people are online and then say, mind your business. You made it my business by posting it, you dumb it. You can't make this up. You put it out yourself online so you can't tell somebody to mind their business. Exactly. They don't want people to speak about it, but yet it's still, she doesn't think about the fact that she can be charged with accessory after the fact. You stood there and let this aggravated assault and battery happen all in front of you, where your niece was the aggressor in the situation. She led on others to physically assault a woman who has a physical ailment and 2 minor children. And you sitting here talking about mind somebody's business? Yeah, okay, you children of the corn, auntie. So all the children of the corn and Bebe's kids are about to catch it because she pressing charges. And I hope she keeps going. I hope she keeps going. The prosecutor need to hurry the hell up.
Not all of them may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable.
She's going to be charged.
She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
Judge would not care about that. She's a child that started a whole assault, a gang assault on an innocent woman with a physical ailment with 2 small minor children that were defenseless and could not defend themselves. And the son hugging the mother, trying to absorb her from catching a lot of the blows. And didn't she look pregnant? The mom looked pregnant. Didn't the lady look pregnant? So if she's pregnant, now that's worse. Your child is not getting out of this situation. Even if she goes to juvie, and let's say she's 12, she's going to be there till she's 18 or 17. And that's if they choose to charge her as a child, as a minor. If they charge her as an adult, yeah, now she's going to go from juvie to regular detention. I wouldn't be able to stand there and watch and have that happen to a stranger, let alone if any family member was doing it. Exactly. They need an extra charge for beating a disabled person. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's got a physical ailment. And if she's pregnant, that's another charge. Because you've done harm and you could have put that baby's life at risk if she's pregnant. Clearly she has sickle cell anemia, but she's able to have kids and stuff like that. She's had 2. And she looked pregnant to me. And you sitting here talking about, well, this is a child. Okay, well, so it's the one that's in her belly. Heifer. Yeah, this is members only. I get to let loose here.
8th. She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
I don't care.
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen.
Wait, stop the madness. Why are you coming up here reading off this resume of accolades after we just saw this little girl run up and punch a grown woman? She's in the 8th grade. She attacked a 33-year-old woman while she was walking her kids home. And her mama want us to hear about how she was a homecoming queen while skinning and grinning, telling us how she got A's and B's. Okay, thank you for telling us and confirming that she obviously had sense and knew exactly what she was doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, she was the ringleader. She's over all these little kids, allegedly ordering attacks on other little kids and adults. So yeah, tell us more.
The captain of the cheerleading team.
Prosecution gonna eat this up. They're gonna eat this up. These parents are stupid. The prosecution is going to eat this up, you child of the corn.
Okay. She's the captain of the cheerleading team. So she's a leader, right? And the other kids look up to her. So she's using that influence to encourage other kids to destroy other children and adults. Listen, I don't care what this mama is talking about. This girl kicked this whole thing off. A little girl operating these little kids like a remote control. Very sick, by the way. And you got the mama and her family telling us she made A's and B's. That's not helping. It's just confirming that she knew exactly what she was doing. So yeah, keep it up. Tell us more.
So she's smart enough to know better.
Person.
We will know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves.
No, ma'am.
No, we're just laughing at you, heifer. You could be charged with your child. You do know that. The idea of you trying to excuse this behavior, all it does is just pisses people off even more. This is crazy. What in the resume is she reading? She's saying you giving us all this list of accolades. Nobody care about you being captain of no cheerleading team or making A's and B's. That is something you should be doing. You're 12, 13 years old and you have a job and you can't pay mortgage. Your only responsibility as a kid is to go to school and get good grades. That's why I tell my boys all the time. Now, my oldest son does work during the summer, and he has for the past 2 years. But during the school year, your main focus is school. So you should be getting good grades and maybe doing something with extracurricular. But making A's and B's should not be a choice. That should be all you got to do. I didn't have any options. Plus, I was incentivized. Okay, I'll say that. I had an uncle that would give me $20 for every A. Back when I was in high school, that was a lot of money. And I had like 6-7 classes. So I could easily walk away with over $120. And he used to hate it. You said you give me a $20 for every A, I would come home with 7 straight A's. Like, all right, that's $140. That was a normal report card for me. But can you imagine me trying to fight a woman? Like, this kid is getting in a fight with a grown woman that has sickle cell anemia, that has 2 minor children, that looked like she was pregnant. Maybe she wasn't, but she looked like it. But all of that, let me tell you something. These parents are going to catch it. Her mom should be mad. Her mom should be like, I could get charged with you. Do you understand what this means? We could both go to jail. You little child of corn. Mom gonna lose her job. Mom gonna go to jail right with her. That's why I say if she had good grades and is the captain of the cheerleading team, actually makes it worse because she's in leadership position and smart. Exactly. That's all. That's how it's going to be presented. The judge is going to be like this and say, you know what? That shows me that you knew better. If you know that you had all these things going for yourself, you're captain of the cheerleading team, you're making all A's and B's, you're not getting in any trouble in school like that, then why would you do something like this? What would be your motivation to do something like this? That's exactly what the judge is going to ask. What would compel you to go out and launch an attack, a vicious attack, and it's being live streamed and recorded? Kids are live streaming this like this is a show. This is real life. And it's being live streamed. What would compel you to do all of that? It's like she was just testing out to see, she could be a badass or something. So she didn't think about all of that when she was lashing out. Exactly. Carmelo Anthony's parents did same thing. He has good grades. He plays football. That doesn't matter. It didn't erase what you did. It's like that's the one that stabbed the boy in the chest. Yeah, nah. He's facing, adult charges here. He took a life. I can't imagine that mom being pregnant and then they kicking her in the stomach. And then she miscarries or something, God forbid. Like, I can't imagine. No, you should face a lot of charges just for the fight alone. If something else happens after that, it should be in addition to the charges you already got hit with. The aunt that was there, accessory after the fact. She failed to report this as a mandatory reporter. We as parents, but when you're there and you see this stuff happening with minor children, we're required to report this stuff. So stand around and act like you don't know what's going on if you want to. What excuse would they be able to give? I'm just waiting on them to get picked up and collected and get brought to jail. That's all I'm waiting for.
Your daughter is the leader of the future inmates of America. Already manipulated at such a young age. And we see where she got it from. Her mama was on social media talking greasy along with other family members. But I'm telling you, you have to watch out for people like this and their children. A girl that will go up and punch a 33-year-old grown woman is dangerous. She's only a kid and she's already moving like this. She basically ordered all these children to jump on that mother and her children. This right here is the type that would get your daughter slashed, because she's just jealous, or the type that would set your sons up. Yeah, this little girl dangerous already in the 8th grade. The ringleader of all these little kids in the streets coming home from elementary school. And no doubt about it, they targeted this woman and her son. Yeah, they jumped on that mother and her kids, all because she was weak with sickle cell. She's got some health issues, some sort of disability with her walk and her speech, and that's 100% out of order. If they pick on grown women like this, how do you think they handle kids with disabilities in school? And just because she was the homecoming queen, we're supposed to excuse her disgusting behavior? No, she targeted that mother because of her disability. And you don't have to look too far to see who's raising this disgusting human being.
So we want to make sure that we check that and that we be present, and that those people that are not on the ground, those people that are scared of our young kids, that we get out here and we touch them, that we let them know that we hear, that we got something to say, that we care about them, that they have more resources than they know, and that we are available to them.
Little girl,
The fact that you sat on that live with that hoodie on, looking like Cleo, ready to set it off, lets me know that you would do it all over again if you had the chance to. And please don't think that we don't know that you tried to play in our face with that whack apology. It was very forced and it was very disingenuous. Not only that, the fact that you sat up there laughing and trying to smile through it all pissed me off even more. And to that woman that was in the video with you, talking about she's just a child. Well, she wasn't a child when she raised her hand and started swinging on that grown woman. So guess what? From here on out, you get grown woman treatment. Not only that, see, y'all tried to play with that lady, but God didn't play about her. That woman got a new house. She got a new car. She moved out of that neighborhood and her children now go to a new school. Not only that, a local rapper now is going to fly her and her family out to LA for the weekend and covered all of their Christmas stuff. The reality of it is that apology that you gave will not take away the memories that that lady is going to have to live with for the rest of her life from what y'all did to her and her children. So you can keep that.
Thank you.
You put your motherfucking daughter on this motherfucking internet and you want to first tell us not too much, don't disrespect your daughter, have some respect their fucking kids. We don't give a fuck about if they kids or not. Because if half of us was at that motherfucker and we was on site at that school, we would have forgot they was kids. Because remind your fucking daughter and her regular friends that they was the fucking children and they should have showed some fucking respect. You know how stupid you fucking look as a mother, got your fucking daughter on this fucking internet, that little motherfucker sitting there smirking at you. That was a forced fucking apology. And them two bitches that
let me tell y'all something. Pink Book Lessons she don't cuss like that. She don't put like that type of profanity on. For her to put this lady on here. Yo, Pink Book Lessons had to be pissed the hell off. This lady, what every other word, MF and MF. Pink Book Lessons, I promise you all, check out her content. She does not cuss like this. She doesn't. I don't think I ever heard her cuss. I don't think I ever seen her on camera. She's one of those content creators where everything's off camera, pre-recorded. I don't think she has any live streams or anything on her channel. So for her to put this lady on, she's got 498,000 subs. I'm one of them. I enjoy her content. For years, I've been watching and following Pink Book Lessons. So I can tell you all, she does not cuss. She does not put up people who act, out of pocket. She just doesn't. So for her to put this lady up here as MF and MF, that means Pink Book Lessons is mad. She mad as hell. She was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bleep out this stuff and let this lady go at it.
that you had behind you. Oh, listen, they kids. You the kids are our future. They ain't my fucking future. Not those raggedy motherfuckers. You got me up. You done put your fucking raggedy daughter on this motherfucking internet with two other adults. That video showed me everything I fucking needed to know. I see why your daughter did that. You think we give a fuck about her good grades? You think we give a fuck about her being a captain of any cheerleader? And she don't need to be the captain of because if she she clearly showed us she can't lead a mother. That couldn't lead, and I don't give a that I called her because she's a child. I don't give a they wasn't acting like children. So don't get on this internet giving us that an apology and think we're gonna swallow that. Keep that. And like I said, that video and the way you were speaking and the way them other two behind you was acting, it tells me everything I need to know why your daughter acted like that. Get the out of here.
And you as a mother to come up here and try to justify what that little bad little girl did, yeah, you definitely the problem. So of course, TikTok and the people's in the street, we're gonna find out what's going on. We found out who the little one who started with the punch. We done found out who she, and we all knew it was gonna be that one parent that come out and say, "My child is good. My child gets straight A's and B's.
Always do that.
She on the cheerleading team. She was humble, and she is the ring leader. Yeah, she the ring leader. It's usually the ones who got the most.
Pink Book Lessons.
And guess what? It's the ones who ain't got nothing either. Because the little boys and that other little girl that was sitting up there fighting the little boy, found out that their mama is an addict. She wound her squatting in an apartment. The kids ain't got nothing. They barely can get up and go to school, probably going to school smelling. They getting bullied, sound like. So now,
there you go. That's
they didn't walk home from school and decided they wanted to fight a grown woman. And then you can hear one of the kids in there saying, "Don't hit my brother, you grown, don't hit him." What you mean? You finna get a grown whooping. Do you hear me? Kids would have been slanging everywhere like over popcorn around that mother. Do you hear me? And again, it always that one or two parents that's got to come out and make it seem like they kid is being pressured into doing it. I hope that lady sue every last one of you mother. Do you hear me?
Thank you.
Bro, lock him up. Throw away the key. Lock him up. Throw away the fucking key.
Bro, watching that video pissed me the off. Literally, the boy was hugging his mom and they were talking. Then they beat the mom up, and then they beat the son up.
Oh my God! If I was there, I would.
Y'all need to know what your kids is out here.
Oh my gosh,
bro! Your kids is out here bad as a mother.
Children of the Corn.
Lock their ass up. They need to learn. I'm sorry. I'm not forcing kids to jail, but they need to go.
They need to
go for a while, bro. For real. For real, bro. I reposted the video. I did, because I know y'all like to say that. I reposted the video, bro. That pissed me the fuck off, bro. If that was my baby mama, oh, God. I would all them kids up. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I would fuck them all up. I ain't saying I'm going to, do nothing crazy.
No, just need their ass whooped. They go get their behind whooped. Let them go to detention. Let them go to juvenile detention. Let that little girl go up in there thinking that she the baddest one in the bunch. There's always one that think that they're badder than you. They lock that little girl up, and that little girl is going to get a butt whooping, whether she gets it as a free child or in juvenile detention. She got it coming. Somebody going to whoop her ass. This is members only live, y'all. I did find where I get to just say, let it all out, and let it loose. Somebody's going to whoop that little girl's ass, okay? And I'm telling you, it's going to be one where she's going to be like, I regret the day I followed that woman home. Then to see all these things, that's, great things happening for the mom. She got a new house, new car. The rapper wants to take care of her Christmas for her and her kids, take them to dinner, all this other stuff. They get to fly out to LA, for the weekend. I mean, and she's pressing charges. That little girl has nothing but bad rainy days coming ahead. Child boo.
That video pissed me off.
She got it coming.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And she had sickle cell too?
LLC says she's pregnant.
Y'all thought y'all wasn't going to get in trouble, huh? Man, that's so exactly why. When I be walking outside and I be walking into a group of kids, I don't walk through.
Do y'all know what type of charges she's facing? So she is pregnant. She is pregnant. Great minds. I know, right? Let it out. I can't help it. So she's pregnant. They gonna hem these kids. Oh, they finna get that little girl got it coming. That's why her mama trying to do damage control. Oh, you're talking about accessory after the fact. Oh man, battery and assault to a mom and an unborn child. Oh man. Oh, they got it coming. She better be glad. And maybe that's why the little boy was hugging her. Because he was trying to protect his mom's belly. Y'all, it's just something that is so instinctive when it comes to how boys are so protective of their mothers. My son is so protective. Mom, are they bullying you? Are they yelling at you? Are they screaming? Child. If she has oh my God, if she loses that baby, that's a murder charge. That's a murder charge. I'm telling you right now, even if it's to the second degree, that's a murder charge. I'm glad the lady is facing charges. Me too. Oh my God, if she would have him, that would be a murder charge. Even in the second degree. That little girl, that Children of the Corn would be getting at least 25 years to life. And because of how heinous they were, that was so unnecessary. So she is pregnant. I'm glad the pregnant lady is pressing charge. She got to. Y'all, people went up to the school to find the kids to whoop their ass, okay? That mob, you saw the crowd that you saw outside that school. The next day, yeah, there were people who were up there looking for them kids to whoop their ass. Ain't no telling when the last time these kids been to school either. And then they're already out of school next week for Thanksgiving. So hopefully the police come and pick their asses up and have them all collected right in time for Thanksgiving, where they can't even see a judge until after the holiday. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. So she is pregnant. Jesus. Whew. The Children of the Corn, they done did it for the last time. That lady, that look, the girl mama, the Children of the Corn mama, the mother is scared. And she should be. Her trying to appeal to all of the internet talking about she's just a child. Now, you might want to say that for the prosecutor. Your child is going to jail, girl. And you are too. She pressed the charges on all y'all. Her being pregnant and having sickle cell anemia. Oh, please, man. They gonna get some battery charges out of this. They gonna get some assault and battery. They gonna get an assault and battery. That's gonna stick. That is going to stick. That little boy was hugging. Y'all see the top photo up here? Y'all see how the little boy was hugging the mom? He knows she's pregnant, but he stayed in that position. He held her and he stood in front of her because, let me say this. If he really was like, I just don't want to get hit, he would have actually stood behind her. He would have hugged her from behind, making it harder for them to do anything, especially when she was up against the fence. So if it was a matter of this little boy just not wanting to get hit, he could have hugged his mother from behind and just shielded for protection. He hugged her from the front because he knew she's pregnant. Won't God do it? Let me tell you something. That little boy was protecting her belly. He was protecting her belly. What I mean is the people in the neighborhood are going to get their justice at some point. Oh, yeah, they're going to get it. Street justice is something else. He was protecting her belly, y'all. That little boy was protecting his mom's belly. It wasn't just, I'm scared to get hit. Mom, protect me. No, he was protecting her belly too. Because when she was up against that fence, he was hugging in front of her and he was covering over her belly more so than anything. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm almost about to cry saying that. Just thinking about that, how instinctive that was in him. This young man was instinctively protecting his baby brother or sister in his mom's belly because he could have easily stood behind her. He could have easily just shielded himself from behind her, from her backside. No, he was instinctively protecting that baby. Look at that.
Them motherfuckers, because as soon as you motherfucker with me, man, I'm gonna up. Straight up. When I'm walking with my kid. Bro, that video hurt my feelings, bro. Lock that up. I don't even want to talk about it. No. Lock that up.
As you can see, the internet is fired up about this situation. I mean, everybody is upset about it, rightfully so. And if you saw that video and what those kids did to that little boy and his mama, who was only walking home, you will be upset too. Then for the mom of the little girl who set it all off to get online, acting like her daughter was just following the other kids, when it's very clear her daughter was the ringleader that got all the little kids activated. She's not making this any better. The auntie is out of order too. Absolutely crazy. The auntie was there when it all happened. And her getting on social media with her ignorant response didn't help either. This right here is the family the little girl came from, and that told us everything. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started. Tell me what you think about this below. Gotta send a shout out to our brother Clarence.
Y'all gotta check out Pink Blessings. She is not for play. When I saw she had this lady up in that video, y'all, I seen this video. I haven't seen the other one she did on it. When I saw she had that other lady in the video, I was like, "Oh, Pink Blessings must be mad." She must be mad. What's going on in the YouTube streets? Kundi, are you still here? Or Saint? Is what you call it? I heard he filed this lawsuit. So there was a content creator that I wanted to do the Christmas movie, but I don't know if YouTube is gonna let me do it. I am not in the mood to because I already got a warning from the Superman. Oh my God, y'all think I'll be able to play any part of it? I want to watch a movie with you all. What y'all think? Y'all think they'll let me play a little bit of it? Yeah, probably not. Street justice is something else. Yeah, we all look for street justice. So y'all remember talking about the talking about the content creator that was suing another person. They had been messing with him and his family and stuff, and he filed the lawsuit. and he's got like 40 people he named as co-defendants. And I'm like, where's the lawsuit? I want to see the documents. I wish somebody would email me the court documents. This is gonna be something else. Is Candia here or a Saint in either one of them? Francisca, you remember the gentleman? I don't know if you know S-Files. If you remember. Hold on, let me see. I know. Yeah, he's suing. He's suing. That's crazy. They gave him a hard time. And I mean, went out there, they put his picture, his house up, all this stuff they did. I mean, it's just like, they went in for no reason. And he filed the lawsuit. Ooh, child. Hold on. He filed the lawsuit. Okay. He plays some music and stuff in here. I think it's copyrighted.
Tomorrow.
Oh God.
Oh my.
Hold on. I wanna.
Nay, that just helps my case. I don't. Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother in the.
Okay, he's filed a lawsuit, y'all. They filed a lawsuit. He got it in. This is something else. You don't know? Okay, so this is let me take myself off. So this is a content creator, it's Real Late Night Crew. All right, and he filed a lawsuit against these people here. The first one being someone that, you know, was supposed to be going to an area where Tiffany Heaney was previously a mayor, and the community, you know, felt that she was misappropriating funds and doing all kinds of things. She's still under FBI investigation, all that stuff. And I've reported on her myself. But they just, you know, this person, the first person here, went to the city up there is near Chicago in Illinois. And I don't know if he was supposed to be advocating for that, for the mayor to be, you know, voted out, you know, trying to get some level of change with that, talking about all the things she's done or whatever. But it ended up being this whole little, just, it was like this person here on the name, on the lawsuit, the first person named, because I'm not saying the name, ended up going after the, I'm just going to say LNC here, put his home address, photo of the home, his real information, his wife, his kids, information out there on the internet, basically doxing, which is illegal. I don't advocate for doxing from nobody. No one should be doing it. And he put it out there on the internet, all because he was reporting on what was going on with this particular mayor, Tiffany Heaney. And it's like, how did we get? I mean, there's some things that have happened where I'm just kind of like, well, what started that incident? How did we get here with that incident? Why did that even happen? You know, you just kind of trying to understand the full scope of everything that has occurred. So he got to a point where he you know, of course, he's sick of it. He's like, I'm tired of the nonsense. It's affecting my family, my kids, my wife. You know, I'm tired of it. He was, you know, getting cyber harassed and cyber bullied. His wife is Caucasian, so they were trolling and bullying him for that. He has mixed kids, so they were trolling, bullying him for that. I mean, all kinds of just heinous things. So he got sick of it. So he filed a lawsuit. He filed a federal lawsuit. And I have sure enough been waiting for this lawsuit to drop because I actually wanted to read it myself. But I cannot find it. I don't know if he has a link in the chat. Does he have a link to it? I don't. If he filed it yesterday, it's probably not even filed and stamped yet. So it has to, a docket has to be created and all of that. And then all of the documents that he filed into the case has to be made available. This is a federal lawsuit, so more than likely it'll only be available with Pacer, where you can access those federal documents. But I don't think it's been uploaded yet to the court system to where I can pull it up from there with the case number. I don't think. So if he didn't have a link, it might not be there. But he filed the whole lawsuit. Does he read the whole thing? That's what I was wondering. Like, there's some of the Luxers have been keeping up with this. So I'm just trying to see if he read the whole thing or he just kind of go over it. How does this go? I haven't been able to watch the full video. So we're gonna play a little bit of
in the
it.
cut one time. You know what it is? You stupid motherfuckers. Y'all dumber than her.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Gail Griffin and John Doe co-conspirators 1 through.
Wait a minute.
But thou shalt not kill. Never said anything about suing you for the shit you did.
Yeah, they did a whole lot of
42
stuff.
Watt. Shout out to Annie. You know what it is, squad. We in the fucking building. It is a historic night. Deshae Hall Sr., plaintiff.
I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
Versus Jedediah Brown, aka Black, aka Jed, aka JB, aka Tootie. Mark Evington, aka Moneyboy Trey, aka Petty Goat, aka Trey, aka MB, and aka Petty Springer. Man, y'all nicknames sound cool as shit in paperwork. I ain't gonna front. Y'all really sound like them guys.
His name.
Reality Check TV Chicago, my brother in Christ in the cut one time. You know what it is? Intentionally never authentic, INA. Go to the kitty table. It's time.
This is
Mary
this
Avant, aka Mama Mary, aka Carolyn Avant. Kiana Belcher, Sherry Hatcher Britton.
Wait,
Valerie
is her name Mary or Carolyn? Is Carolyn the middle name? What? AKA also known as. That's what he means. It's not typed there, but he's just reading the in between each nickname, also known as. But the Mary Avant, she's an elected official. She's a trustee, I think. That's why I was wondering, like, where is Saina Kandia? She's an elected official. So I'm like, wait, is Mary the middle name or the first name? Then Kiana Belcher is another elected official. So he's got 2 elected officials in here. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. 2 elected officials. And then there's a few other people named here. And then he has 44 co-defendants. I don't know. They have like multiple nicknames they use for their channels. Like the first 2 people have various channel names. So they have these various channels or like nicknames they use because of their channels, I guess. The second person, I didn't know his real name. I've heard him called Moneyboy Trey, but I didn't know his actual legal name was Mark Arvington. I did not know that. So there's a Petty Goat. So this must be various channel names. And then there's a Mary Avant, also known as Carolyn. But so is her first name Mary or Carolyn? So she's an elected official. Kiana Belcher is an elected official. They're in 2 different areas. this person, the next lady is not. The next lady is not they're not elected officials. And then you have John Doe co-conspirators 1 through 44. So there's 44 co-defendants along with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people he named. So that's 50 people total as co-defendants. 50. This is going to be a large case. He's going to have like evidence on proving each person involved, committed the alleged offense. And he has 14 counts. And there's a jury trial demanded. Man.
Griffin and John Doe co-conspirators 1 through 44. Complaint for damages and injunctive relief, 14 counts, jury trial demanded.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
You stupid motherfuckers. Y'all dumber than her.
Okay.
Tough when they up. Dawn Boogie was happening.
Okay.
While disguised as advocacy, this enterprise cannot point to a at the time as recently.
I'm just trying to get to ways of reading.
It's time. See, I do the YouTube banter while I'm doing shit because I don't just know. We wasn't just gonna stalemate my channel, nigga. Y'all have cost me multiple tens of thousands of dollars, nigga. I have had a literal savings when you niggas came around. I am fucking broke now. Somebody got to pay for that, nigga.
Yeah, they did have his channel blocked or shut down. They had videos blocked and removed. They've had him, just this is what he does full time. So he had, I think, at least 2 or 3 other channels. And they had his videos blocked and removed, his channel shut down. And all for, I can't even, like I said, a lot of things that has happened. I have no idea, what the backdrop of it is. And it's like, why did anyone, no one has to do any of this stuff to anyone. Just do your content on your channels and leave each other alone. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. 2 of these people are elected officials.
Spoiler alert, it's you.
Man.
Preliminary statement. This action arises from a coordinated multi-platform assault orchestrated by a criminal enterprise operating under the name Investigate and Advocate, INA. Defendants operate this enterprise under the fraudulent guise of a legitimate private investigation business, despite holding no licensure. Defendant Jedediah Brown intimidates victims by falsely claiming DOJ ties and leveraging corrupt relationships with government officials, openly bragging that he is above the law. While disguised as advocacy, this enterprise cannot point to a single tangible result other than manufacturing conflict to solicit funds. It is a grift driven by defendant Brown's signature catchphrase to, quote, resource this fight. Oh, yeah, nigga. I'm about to, hey, nigga. Hey, nigga. Hey, we just get started, nigga. Nothing you can do. You got to sit here and take this one, my nigga. Which serves as the engine for monetizing the harassment of the plaintiff and others into a revenue stream. Yes, these acts were calculated to cause and have caused extreme intentional infliction of emotional distress, IIED. For over 1 year, the defendant's malice has extended beyond the plaintiff, terrorizing his wife, his 16-year-old daughter, his 4-year-old son, and his professional colleagues, all of whom have been targeted in furtherance of the INA enterprise. Jurisdiction and venue. Federal question.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, he has a 16-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son. Why? Yeah, he was. He was kicking doors in and unlawfully, removing people. It wasn't a commissioned officer. It was not a county sheriff. He did not have the legal authority or standing to do that. And he was having people evicted and kicked out. And then the mayor were just letting him do it. And it's like, where's the mayor going to be at when he needs representation, I guess? I mean, what? Why even do any of that stuff? Knowing at any point in time, when I said my godmother is now she's retired, right? That means she actually gets to tell me a little bit more information than she could before when she was in her role, when she was on the bench. But a federal magistrate judge, and that dude didn't even care about that. The one that was kicking in doors and stuff, he called my kids bastards. He didn't even care about that. He didn't care about me having a godmother who helped raise me. That's like my mother to me. That was a federal magistrate judge that also presided over one of his lawsuits that he filed in Atlanta. Not LNC, the first person he named. The one that was kicking indoors. So my godmother handled one of his cases in federal court because she's a federal judge. And he didn't even care about that or respect that. And he used his so-called, he kept saying he had DOJ connections and ties, but never said who those ties were. And it's like, well, if you are an informant, you don't tell people that, because what if they need you to be an informant on a case that could be highly sensitive, where it could put your life and other people's lives in danger? Why would you want to tell people that? People who are truly informants, they don't advertise that. That's not how they move and operate. They don't go around telling people that on the internet. And then when you say DOJ, that's a huge agency. They have other bureaus underneath it, other sub-agencies underneath it, the FBI being one of them. So when people ask, okay, which sub-agency are you connected with? He would go between DOJ and FBI. Okay, so it's FBI then. You don't have to say DOJ if it's FBI. FBI is more specific. It is a sub-agency under the DOJ. But I mean, that's something he would brag about. And then try to weaponize that to try to scare people. I didn't have to scare anybody by saying my godmother's a federal judge. That just lets you know that I have somebody that's on my side that's going to at least give me the knowledge that I need in the event something happens. I don't know what to do. But I mean, my kids got called bastards out of nowhere. That is how evil and soulless that person was. So for him to terrorize this guy for a year and his kids and his family, and there are videos on this. Videos, he made videos doing this stuff. I mean, he had to know this was coming. This lawsuit was coming.
Jurisdiction. This court has subject matter jurisdiction pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1331 because this action arises under the laws of the United States, specifically the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA, 17 U.S.C. 512F, misrepresentation, the wire fraud statute, 18 U.S.C. 1343, civil RICO predicate fraud, and also the federal cyberstalking statute, 18 U.S.C. 2261A, and conspiracy against rights, 18 U.S.C. 241. Supplemental jurisdiction. This court has supplemental jurisdiction over the state law tort claims, civil conspiracy, IIED, assault, defamation, false light, etc. Pursuant to 28 U.S.C. 1367A, as they form part of the same case or controversy. Diversity jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is also proper under 28 U.S.C. 1332A, as the plaintiff and defendants are citizens of different states, Oklahoma versus Illinois and others, and the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000.
Yeah, that's the requirement for a federal lawsuit. It has to have the minimum in damages that you're asking, you're seeking, has to be $75,000 or more. Y'all, this is something else. Okay. I'm not gonna play this whole thing. I just trying to get the case number because I'm like, I don't see it. You can't make this up. Yeah, this is stuff that you got people out here doing stuff to content creators, like on YouTube. That's why I just keep up my content, y'all. I'll be honest. And I always come in here. I'm just trying to lay low. I got kids. I got a family. You know, you can't make this up. I want to sit here and watch Christmas movies with y'all. I'm just scared YouTube is going to sit here and try to, I don't need another warning. So, but we're going to try to figure it out. I'm going to try to see if I can do a clip and see how that goes. Maybe like a YouTube short and see how that goes. And then if that's okay, then I'll try with doing the full video and then we can watch it. Anything y'all want to say? We got, listen, y'all got the floor. Any issues, any topics, things y'all want to bring up? Don't be scared. Speak. Feel free to speak up. Speak. Say what you want to say. Because members only is all about you all. It's about you guys, you know. And I know between work and the kids and next week holiday season is kicking in full blown. Oh man, things about to get real busy. Real busy. So if there's nothing else, y'all, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to test this Christmas thing and see how it works with a clip. And we'll go from there. That way we can really watch some. I don't care if it's Christmas Carol or just any Christmas themed movie. I just want to be able to get a brain break. You good? He said, I'm good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in and for hanging out with me here in the members only. Next time, we'll try to get in a chill movie night, do some Spanish, do hablar en español, and keep up with our lessons on that. And we will be live tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys for rocking with me here. All right. And I will see you all tomorrow at 12:30, I think, for our first live that we're going to have about this cult of Candace Owens. Hopefully more people come out. All right. Good night. Have a good one, S-Files and everybody. And you guys, see you then. Deuces. Lady Luck Club out.